to round out the show, okay, this is my pick of the show. And I've been talking already about, you know, the spirit of the season and how Christmas time makes me feel. Well, it's a multi-sensory experience, right? It's sights, it's sounds, it smells, and boy, oh boy, is it tastes, right? The taste of the season, the home-cooked meals, the freshly baked cookies, and peppermint bark. Did you used to make it? Or if you didn't, did you remember the taste of the peppermint bark? Maybe, like, I remember we would all bring sweet treats to school and share them amongst ourselves. And there are a few desserts, I think gingerbread cookies, you know, maybe sugar cookies, that are kind of associated only with the holiday season. And peppermint bark is one of them. But you know at QVC, if we're going to bring you something like peppermint bark, it's going to be gourmet. And here we're talking about Belgian chocolate. We're talking about Belgian white chocolate and dark chocolate and peppermint oils that create the most decadent, crunchy peppermint, all in holiday shapes. So we have it in the snowflakes, and then we also have it in the Christmas trees, but you're getting all of them in one box, 28 individual peppermint bark holiday shapes from a company called Gatte. And Gatte means spoiled, as you should be, in the very best way. Okay, you have your choice of ship weeks, either November 6th or December 4th. We've only ever aired this one other time with our friend Stacy Stoffer, who sold the dang thing out. So we turned around and got a reorder. Stacy, so good to see you. Happy Christmas in July.
Yes, happy Christmas in July, Jennifer. I think so many people are so excited, thinking ahead to the holidays and remembering as a child, maybe their grandparents or their parents always having peppermint bark at the table while you're making memories and you're sharing time with friends and family. So I am so proud to partner with Gatte because they are all about spoiling yourself and pampering yourself. That's what the word means in French. And just for Christmas in July this year, they have created an exquisite, all-natural, beautifully refined peppermint bark in these cute little shapes of the snowflake and the Christmas tree, kind of something you can, shapes that you can enjoy all season long. And they're doing it in the fact that they're individually wrapped, so no more breaking apart large pieces of bark and trying to share it. They're beautiful as place settings, they're beautiful as go-to gifts, but quite frankly, Jen, I love chocolate so much, I want this just as a treat me any time of the week.
Oh, this is 100% the cup of coffee or the tea in the afternoon or the evening after dinner treat that melts in your mouth. We're seeing video right now that is showing this is not your run-of-the-mill peppermint bark. This is artisanal. This is gourmet.
Yes. Yes, made out of Montreal, where our candy factory is. Each piece is a true symphony of true Belgian dark chocolate and then Belgian white chocolate. And you notice that color, Jennifer? It's off-white. It is not stark white. That's because we use 100% pure cocoa butter, which is cream colored. If you see white chocolate that's bright white, it's artificial. This is 100% natural, no artificial colors.
I didn't know
even
that.
the candy, even the candy cane little pieces on top, that's made with a triple distilled peppermint oil. So again, no artificial flavorings, no hydrogenated fats. This is really true perfection, high quality as it comes. Again, straight made fresh at our candy factory in Montreal.
I just got transported to Christmas. I got transported to Christmas and winter. That burst of refreshing peppermint, but not the toothpaste kind. I mean that kind that marries with the creaminess of the chocolate. And maybe you even heard that initial crunch that I got out of this. And I want to keep describing this, but I have to interrupt myself to give you an update. And it goes like this. When we launched this, it was one presentation with 3,500 in quantity, sold out. We started with 3,500 in this quantity. This is what we have left. In November ship date, 1,400 remain. December, 1,200 remaining. And that is it, over 1,000 orders already. How often do you see candy presented like artwork in little individual stands? Well, when they're thick enough, when the actual, like, quote unquote, reverse of something is arguably more beautiful than the front of something. That is when time has been spent to make something special. And that is what you're biting into every single time you treat yourself to Gatte. And what I'm really amazed, like this may not matter much to you, there are not a ton of calories in each and every one of these.
Like, they're also made in a peanut-free facility, so it's truly something everyone can enjoy. But how about the packaging? Look at that. Look at this box, and Jen, you have one next to you. It is really something special. So imagine using Build to Ship to, right? Sending this as a gift to loved ones you're not going to see, a thank you gift, or a dear friend that you haven't seen in years. When they open this box with that beautiful gold and pink rosy paper, and they open it up to see this exquisite Belgian chocolate peppermint bark, they're really going to feel extremely pampered and special, and really like you think they deserve to be spoiled.
What
because
a presentation.
That's what our founders, they created this company, Noah and Johan, because they were experienced chocolatiers, decades of experience, but they couldn't find high-end, all-natural confections out there. So they created Gatte, the company, to do it. And that's what you're giving, only the best of the best. And if you are like that when it comes to your cookies that you make, when it comes to what you put on the buffet table at the holiday dinner, you'll want to do the same with Gatte on your table. It is layers and layers of decadent flavor with the dark chocolate that's not bitter.
Stocking stuffers.
With the smooth creaminess of the white chocolate.
Settings. Put a little ribbon around it at every place setting. Let me ask you this. If you walked into a candy shop, right, a chocolatier, little small town, but they do delicacies and desserts, and you saw a display like this, and you said, okay, we had a great dinner, let's go ahead and treat ourselves to a dessert, and you said, we'll have, you know, that peppermint bark, we'll have a snowflake and a Christmas tree, and they put it over on the little scale and they package it up for you, what do you think that would be for two of them? Because my math isn't all that great, but this is less than $2 each. It's closer to like $1.50 each. And in that little chocolate shop, I'm guessing it would be $5, $6, $7 for each one, right? But these are individually packaged. If I wanted to freeze or refrigerate these, could I?
You could throw them in the refrigerator or the freezer. We recommend that you just keep them in your pantry. There's no special requirement. Just make sure it's a nice room ambient. You don't want them sitting in the hot sun.
Got it.
That's why as QVC, we don't even ship chocolate. So what you're doing is you're reserving yours now. And then right before your ship date, they're going to make this peppermint bark fresh for you and ship it directly from Montreal. Again, exquisite. And let me just tell you, when you use pure peppermint oil, you're getting a kiss of that peppermint, almost like the fresh breeze of a fresh fallen snow when it hits the cheek and makes you blush. That's what you're going to taste. That's how light the peppermint oil is. Everything layered perfectly and balanced, so you enjoy every taste of the dark, the white chocolate, and then those candy cane pieces.
This is going to convert the person who thinks they're not a white chocolate person. This will convert the person who thinks they're not a dark chocolate person. Because it's so light, it's so creamy, and it's not overly sweet. Like if you look at a big piece of chocolate and you go, that's too much sugar for me, it's that grocery store chocolate. Like this is that lightly sweetened delicacy. It's meant to be savored. All right, update. If you want the December ship date, final 700 now remain.
Oh my goodness,
and it's the most popular option. I get it. Christmas trees, snowflakes, right? And I'm only doing my job by asking how long these will keep. They're not going to last a minute. So get these home. Maybe get that November ship date, because think about it. Once, I don't know about you, but like when the Thanksgiving dinner is closed, it's full-on Christmas season, right? So maybe you celebrate Thanksgiving with this as one of your desserts. That's when you want to get the November ship date and get it ahead of time. But Stacey, I had never heard of Gatte before, and to me, it seems like one of those chocolatiers you would discover on a European trip and realize you found the very best.
Well, think of being in Montreal, Canada, as close as you can being to Europe and Paris, right? So think of that experience, and it's exactly what you would find. One of those special chocolatiers that make the most amazing confections that you can't find in a grocery store. And that's just visually. Then you taste it, and you're like, Oh, this is what a true European chocolatier candy maker creates. Something you've never experienced before, but always will remember.
I say even if you live alone and you get this box for yourself and for the next month, you use it as your coffee in the evening treat. That's your self-care moment. Stacey, thank you so much. Stay on the lines for this. They're kind of flying, especially in that December ship date. QVC.com. You can just search Gatte if it's easier for you to do that, and we'll get it right to you. M92930. That's going to wrap this show, but it doesn't wrap it up for me. I got plenty more.